Hello everyone, Noctem0 here, and as you can tell by the intro, this is my next game gem, and you know what it is, Max Payne. I'm only going to be doing the first one, though. I'm not going to do a whole trifecta with all three games. I mean, I will mention them, though. And I didn't do a live-action intro and showing off the case, because I actually don't own a physical copy of Max Payne. Sad face. Anyway, so the game itself is really fun. I remember playing it back then when my brother brought it home, and I mean, in the wake of Grand Theft Auto and all that shit, I mean, this game was awesome. I mean, at the time, there really weren't a lot of games out there like that, and it's also a 3D Realm game, so I think the same team who did Duke Nukem did this, so it's pretty awesome. The story itself, if you don't know the story of Max Payne, is that his wife and daughter her daughter were murdered when he came home by a bunch of drug addicts, and Max killed all those assholes, but lost his family in the process. And you would think that with such a random act of violence, it would end there, but no. Max ended up discovering a whole conspiracy behind it, and really, it doesn't come full circle until I believe Max Payne 2, but I'm not 100% on that. Anyway, this was a good game, and unfortunately, the movie ended up being one of the worst things ever made. Mark Wahlberg's performance wasn't bad, and they really did a good job trying to emulate what developers were trying to do. I mean, I think they did a good job trying to emulate it, but when they added the stupid ass demonic angel looking figures and that's where the movie really fell flat. But anyway, back to this. The gameplay's fun. You get a large slew of weapons, shotguns, grenades, assault rifles, and all that stuff. Character models. I mean, really graphically, this game doesn't hold up to what all the other games that are out later. I mean, if you look at Metal Gear Solid 3, that pushed the PS2 to its limit, and that game was beautiful. I mean, it was just friggin' beautiful. But this was also an early game. Max Payne 2 looked 100 times better. They showed facial expressions. This game, I mean, this was early polygonal type stuff. I mean, we're just leaving the N64 era of gaming, and that to me was at the time was one of the best looking games I've ever played. Shadow Man, Mario 64, Zelda 64. I mean, all that was great. I do like the gunplay in this, but again, a lot of other games that play a lot better than this now. But I still think that the gameplay holds up a lot better than most, because graphically, like I said, it looks rather dated, but it's fine. It's still a fun game. Still, really, I find it really awesome just to go through it. Of course, it still feels weird with the way Max sways left and right as I'm moving him, because I don't know. Whenever I'm trying to get him to go straight, he doesn't really move straight. He just moves slightly to the left, slightly to the right. That's always been a problem whenever I played Max Payne. That could just be me or the way they emulated it through the PS4. And I like that you can download it now through the PS4. That's probably one of the best parts. But anyway, guys, to really talk about this game, I mean, I did like Max Payne 2. Max Payne 3, though, to me was the saddest of all three games, where, I mean, you can still see that Max is a broken man and trying to... I don't know. I don't know. He doesn't even seem to want to live with himself. He's just dead inside at this point. And honestly, with being a bodyguard and all that stuff in Part 3, it's like, yeah, he's trying to at least do that job. And I mean, it's a lot of things to take in with Max. I mean, because as a father myself, I mean, I wouldn't know how I'd act if I ever lost my wife or my child. It's I don't want to think about it. It's just horrible to even wonder what kind of life that would be. Because I'd be a broken man for sure. I probably wouldn't even be doing this. I'd just be too out of it. But to talk about Max Payne, I mean, he's a great central character in the series, and there's not a lot of characters like him. The only other person I could say that is similar to Max Payne is Kratos from God of War, because Kratos kind of went through the same thing, except Kratos killed his own wife and child, which that was sad. But to see Kratos now in the new God of War. They're not calling God of War 4. Just to see him now, it's like, wow, okay, so now we're seeing Kratos after he's just settled down once again with now he has a son. It's like he's starting over. To me, I wish we'd seen something like that with Max and how he and I don't know. I mean, I felt bad that he actually still has not bothered to be with anyone. I'm not trying to say get over it. I mean, don't forget them, but I mean, it's just it's got to be tough. It has to be tough. I mean, I would. I mean, for me, I don't know. If I lost my family in such a horrible way, I don't know. But anyway, Max Payne, great story, great game. I probably said that 100 times already. I really want people to check it out. I mean, it's on PS4 now. You can download it. Also, please check out my buddies Outrage Bubba and Robert Storms. Outrage Bubba is actually going to be doing his own segments of Game Gems now, and we'll still do some crossovers here and there. But yeah, he's going to be doing Majora's Mask. You definitely check that out once he gets it up. Robert Storms, great movie reviews. I would compare him to Jeremy Johns, honestly. Just great stuff. He rants a lot, but he's straight and to the point. He's honest about his thoughts, his reviews, everything. So definitely check it out. I'll be doing more of Game Gems on Thursday, and I'm also going to be doing more of my honest reviews, but it's more or less I got to complete something to do an honest review. Anyway, you guys take care. You guys please like, share, and subscribe to my channel.